You can now make online payments to Jaffna Divisional Secretariat via GovPay.
Former President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is facing allegations of misappropriating state funds, was produced before the Colombo Fort Magistrates Court at around 3 p.m. yesterday. The case was called before Colombo Fort Magistrate Nilupuli Lankapura. Appearing for the Criminal Investigation Department, Additional Solicitor General President's Counsel Dept led the case for the prosecution. He presented facts pertaining to a visit undertaken by former President Ranil Wickremesinghe to Cuba and the United States of America from the 13th to the 20th of September 2023. The Additional Solicitor General further asserted that on the 22nd and 23rd of September, former President Wickremesinghe engaged in a private visit to London, passing it off as an official visit to misappropriate state funds. The visit in question was a convocation ceremony organised by the University of Wolverhampton in London, where former President Wickremesinghe's wife, Professor Wickremesinghe, was conferred an honorary professorship. President's counsel Dept also revealed that a group of 10 persons, including the former president, his wife, the former president's personal secretary, a Navy doctor, and 4 police personnel engaged in the visit in question. According to the prosecution, they had allegedly spent 16.6 million rupees within a span of 1.5 days. Additional Solicitor General Dept revealed in court that the first piece of documentary evidence on the visit, dated 16th August 2023, categorized the visit in question as a personal one. He went on to note that a document dated 7th September 2023, the visit was categorized as simply a visit, with the word personal being removed from the subject title. The prosecution also noted that the visit in question was later categorized as an official visit after its conclusion. Additional Solicitor General Dept then raised concern as to how a set of documents on the same matter can be amended multiple times to materially alter facts on a matter. The prosecution went on to assert that for a visit to be classified as official, the visit must further national interests of the country. Relying on the facts outlined by the prosecution, the Additional Solicitor General submitted to court that the visit in fact was a personal one. According to the prosecution, an individual named V.S. Karunaratne filed a complaint addressed to the President on the 17th of March 2025, after which the President's office commenced an internal investigation and conducted an internal audit. Thereafter, on the 23rd of May this year, the Secretary to the President had filed a complaint with the Inspector General of Police on the same matter. Additional Solicitor General Dept further revealed in court that statements were recorded from 33 suspects related to the incident, after which Ranil Wickremesinghe, the 8th Executive President of Sri Lanka, was named a suspect and arrested by the Criminal Investigation Department at around 1:15 p.m. yesterday. Allegations against former President Ranil Wickremesinghe include violation of Section 5(1) of the Public Property Act No. 12 of 1982, read with several provisions of the Penal Code, including Section 386, dishonest misappropriation of property, Section 388, criminal breach of trust, and Section 398 on cheating. Since the charges have been filed against the former president under the Public Property Act No. 12 of 1982, the Additional Solicitor General expressed the prosecution's vehement objection to the granting of bail. President's counsel Anuja Premaratne, representing former President Ranil Wickremesinghe, responded to the prosecution's allegations and asserted that the former president undertook the visit in question, accepting an invitation extended by a university in London. President's counsel Anuja Premaratne also noted that all visits undertaken by a president are considered official. He further noted that the government is responsible to take care of the president during all such visits. Despite the complaint being made off the back of an internal audit conducted pertaining to the misappropriation of state funds, President's counsel Premaratne drew attention to the lack of information in the National Audit Office report of 2023 on the allegations made against the former president. President's counsel Anuja Premaratne went on to assert that the case against his client can be maintained since his client abolished presidential immunity, and highlighted that the prosecution filed the case in court with malicious intentions. Accordingly, raising concern on Ranil Wickremesinghe's ailing health, President's counsel Anuja Premaratne urged court that his client be granted bail. Subsequent to 3 hours of extensive legal submissions, the Fort Magistrates Court adjourned for nearly 4 hours to deliberate the facts laid before court. Thereafter, the court convened at 9:45 p.m. and issued its order. Accordingly, issuing the order, Colombo Fort Magistrate Nilupuli Lankapura noted that the invitation letter submitted to court, claiming it to be official, was not provided to law enforcement authorities probing the matter previously. The court also noted that the 33 individuals questioned over the matter never mentioned such an invitation. While acknowledging that it is too soon to arrive at conclusions, the court took notice of the prosecution's stance on the invitation letter being one drafted after the visit. Fort Magistrate Nilupuli Lankapura ordered the Criminal Investigation Department to conduct an investigation into the matter. However, the court proclaimed that the visit in fact was not an official one, adding that attention must be paid on expenses incurred during the visit. Colombo Fort Magistrate Nilupuli Lankapura took cognizance of the prosecution's assertions on the funds, particularly concerning the fact that the funds expended on the visit belonged to the state. Since the Defence Counsel failed to provide evidence on the contrary, the court's opinion was that there is an offence to be tried under the Public Property Act. The court went on to assert that for bail to be granted to an individual charged under provisions of the Public Property Act, special facts must be led before court. After considering the submissions made by the defence, the court held that the special facts presented failed to cross the threshold outlined by law. Therefore, Colombo Magistrate ordered that the suspect, former President Ranil be remanded until the 26th of August.